Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Double again, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. We got tight chains again tonight, and I gotta hurry the heck up and get him. He's caught by 2 toes, the best I can tell, through the trail camera. It's the set at my buddy's house, and it's really close to the trail camera, so it's kind of, unless he's in the right position, I can't really tell exactly how good he's caught, but from what I can best see, it's either 1 or 2 toes. So I gotta hurry the heck up and get over there, which sucks because it's 28 degrees outside and we just had a bunch of snow and crap, and it's been raining, sleeting, and all that crap tonight. So gotta be careful, but get there in a timely manner, in hopes that he don't pull out till we get there. So anyway, once we get over to the Coyote, I'll pull the camera back out, and well, no, I'll pull the camera back out once I get him out of the trap, because I'm not losing another dang coyote due to trying to video something. So I'll get him out of the trap, whatever. I'll pick the camera up when I get there. See you then. Holy crap. That dude was caught by 2 toes. And I can put in a little clip right here. Barely caught by 2 toes. 2 toes. Oh. I was in a hurry. I'm telling you, I jumped out that truck at Mach 12 and grabbed the catch pole and got it on him quick. Thankful I was able to get him out of the trap real quick. Go ahead and get this sucker reset real quick, like, because it's cold. Had a gray fox come by here earlier this afternoon. Bay hole's full of water, as you can see right there. So that makes sense as to why he didn't work that set. But this is the set that we caught him with. It was a my outcast lure and some male coyote urine. So the set did work, got him in. First coyote success scent post set that I've ever caught right there. First one. Hey, we got him. But anyway, I'm gonna get this thing reset real quick and get on back to the house because it's cold. All right, guys, here you go. Here's the finished remake. My camera's acting stupid, so I'm having to use my phone. But flat set, we use that stick as our flat set. It's a scent post set, but we use that stick right there as our scent post. Got the trap back here in the back. Got my outcast lure and some male coyote urine right there on that stick as well. So that's what did him in. I don't know if I'm in frame or not. I have no idea. The screen that's on my camcorder here, it's not showing me anything. It's down for the count, so I can't tell if I'm in the frame or not. I'm just gonna assume I am, but I'm glad we caught this guy. I've been waiting for him to mess up and get caught, and we finally got him. So, well, top of the morning to you, everybody. It is a crispy 23 degrees outside this morning, and it's about 5:30, 5:40, and we got tight chains. Working our butts off yesterday, resetting all them traps. That's literally what all I did yesterday, was reset traps, because my wax sand was perfectly fine, but from where that snow got on top and melted a little bit and fell through the wax sand and got inside of the peat moss, which was, you know, if there's a little bit of peat moss under the pan, the peat moss was frozen. And I actually had a coyote digging all over a set the other night, and he didn't get caught. But when I went out there to the trap was set off from where he had stepped on it, triggered the trap to go off. But from all that peat moss getting a little damp, the trap never fired. It just slowly closed as the ground thawed out yesterday. So anyway, we didn't get a whole lot of them reset, but we got a majority of them anyway. So anyway, we're gonna ride on down the road real quick in a slow, careful way, because there's ice and frozen snow and frozen melted snow every freaking where. This animal right here chalks up the second catch on this piece of property that my buddy's got for rabbit and deer hunting and stuff, and turkey hunting and all that good stuff. So I know he's real happy. I didn't send him a message about what we caught this morning, and he's tickled to pink about it. So anyway, I'll pick the camera up when we get there, and we'll see what we got. All right, we have made it to our destination finally, after driving extremely slow thanks to all the ice being everywhere. But anyway, we got Mr. Dude right here in the trap. Yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're caught really deep in that pad. We come by and reset this trap yesterday afternoon because a lot of stuff was frozen, and it paid off, by God. It paid off. Let's take a look what we got here real quick. Got ourselves a really pretty red fox. This makes the second one. When I caught the first one, I caught him in that trap right there. And my buddy's like, man, why are you resetting these traps again? You already caught the red fox. And I'm like, dude, there's always two reds. Always gonna be two reds. We got a pretty one right there. So I'm not gonna keep him in the trap no more. We'll get him out and try to get this thing reset. I don't know how it's gonna go because this was a trench set and you can see all the freaking crap I'm gonna have to deal with, but we're gonna get him out of this trap real quick and get the reset put in. All right, this is not gonna be fun at all. Not gonna be fun. My hands are gonna be freezing. They're already freezing, actually. Need to give me some waterproof gloves versus instead of just having these gardening gloves and that being it. I really do. Just a frozen, icy mist. Icy mist. Exactly what it is. Go. Man, it's cold. Absolutely freezing. Wonder if I can get. Gonna have to use the drill. I think trapping in the snow is pretty cool. It's a pain in the butt to deal with, but it is pretty fun to know that you conquered the elements. You beat the elements, still got the job done. It's pretty satisfying, to say the least. I have to say so. I gotta trim that out. And using the blade of my scissors worked really good last time. I was able to more precisely do the cutting. When this ground freezes up, when it's frozen and freezes up on you, the ground swells and expands. So if you have your main bed tucked around your jaws, that when that ground freezes, it's going to expand over that jaw. And it's going to keep that jaw from firing and closing up. Now it'll eventually close during the daytime, but when it's frozen, or when you set it during the day and it freezes, that ground's going to expand, just like an ice cube and ice in general. So keep that in mind whenever you're setting these traps in those freezing conditions. It's a good thing to keep in mind when you're thinking about it when you're setting them. I'm just making sure I got a good base of wax sand around these jaws. Typically I'll put my wax sand in last, but with as cold as it's been getting at night, I want to put that stuff in first. Around the jaws on this sucker. Oh, my hands hurt, it's so cold. Oh. moss in here. A little bit more. Yeah, we had a last night, or night before last, I had that red fox that we caught today, and the coyote walked through this area. And where we're at right now is just a little pinch point. It's a field right here in front of me this direction, and there's a field behind me. And this is just a little bitty, I don't know, 10-foot four-wheeler trail between the two of them. So it's kind of it's a natural pinch point between the two fields. And it helps funnel them down to one smaller area, and makes it a little bit easier to catch them. Right in here, you can pinpoint where they're going to be moving more. Got our wax in there, just like that. Make sure we get her bedded in solid. She's not going to move on us and wiggle any. She's not moving at all, which is great. So she's bedded nice and solid. And what I'm about to sift over is literally just a mixture of my peat moss and wax sand from where I dug it out of the bottom of the trap bed. So we're going to cover up with, instead of covering up with dirt. These animals ain't gonna know the difference because everything else around here is white from the snow and ice. Just a little something like that. I'm not putting any clods in these trap beds right now just because those dirt clods will freeze and get it just as hard as a rock will. So it'll keep that trap from fully closing, and I don't want any more misses at all. So that's finished remake. Looks really good, and I'm gonna go get some more bait and lure real quick and get this baited and lured back up. All right, so we're gonna bait and lure this one up the exact same way, and with it being a trench set, you probably got a good idea what we're putting in here. But in case you're new to the channel, we're putting some Top Dog Predator bait by Hoosier Trapper Supply down in the bait hole, and then we're going to top it off lure wise with some Vixen Elixir. Right down the bait hole just like that. And Vixen Elixir is also made by Hoosier Trapper Supply. Not going to be able to tell it because the labeling on that thing is all kinds of messed up, but that's what it is, Vixen Elixir. And then we're going to put a little bit of sheep's wool. And I get questions all the time, why do you put sheep's wool in the bait hole? Why do you put sheep's wool down in the bait hole? It's just added scent. I mean, every animal, all the prey that these predators are going after have fur, and that just resembles fur. We got ourselves a stick. We're going to push that sheep's wool all the way down in there. And again, this sheep's wool just resembling fur and giving a little added aroma to the set. Just added fur smell. That if I can get this thing all the way down in there without the thing coming back up when I pull the stick up, and that's what it's doing. So try it like this. Just using an old tree branch and just pull it off the tree. That's all I'm doing. Here we go. Push that sucker all the way to the bottom. There we go. Just like that, and that's finished remake. We're all good. Alright, it is freaking cold out here. I'm telling y'all what. He actually investigated the little 1-inch dirt hole that we had set where we caught the first one at, but he didn't get caught right there. So, I'm telling you, trench sets and red foxes, just like peanut butter and jelly. It works together every single time. Well, this is very awkward because I can't see myself in the frame. Oh gosh, I'm getting smacked by tree branches. I can't see myself in frame thanks to my camera breaking on me, essentially. And yeah, it sucks because this camera, I think I would just put myself out of frame there, but this camera was not cheap, and now it's broken. So now I have to buy another one. So anyway,
It's a squirrel.
yeah, I got some dead squirrels in the back of the truck from where I went squirrel hunting the other day. We're over here at my buddy's house where he likes to rabbit hunt, and me and him deer and turkey hunt it all the time. And when I tell you, no, you're good, you're good. You ain't got to open tailgate. When I tell you this place right here is a haven for foxes, it literally is. It's insane the amount of foxes that's on this place. I think I pulled like 10 or 15 off of it last year, and it don't matter how many you catch. They come back every single freaking night. I mean, within 3 days, there'll be some more foxes here. It's absolutely insane. So, we do have tight chains tonight. That is why we're out here. And we caught this dude in the back foot. Oh gosh, little Maine devil. We got this little gray right here in a trench set. First time I've ever caught anything in a back foot on a trench set. So, we're gonna get him out of this trap and get the remake in, even though it's gonna be dang near impossible to do it. So, we'll give it a shot. And I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, because I'm not gonna be able to tell if I'm videoing myself making the remake or not, but I'll show you what the remake looks like after I get through making it.
Magic touch.
Alright, somehow his magical pocket right there just started making my viewfinder work, so I can actually see what I'm videoing now. Go figure. But we got the set remade. We've got a trench set, step down trench set. I'm not guarding anything off with dirt clods on the trap pan like I usually do, just because then dirt clods are going to become rocks at night with it being so daggum cold. So no dirt clods, just regular old step down set. It's not much of a step down, it's maybe a little bit of grade difference about like that. But we got top dog predator bait and Vixen elixir with some red fox urine on the back end. And then we got a little bit of squirrel fur down in the bottom of that hole as well. So hopefully with any luck we'll catch his buddy or another red fox. The more foxes I pull off this place, the better for his rabbit population, because squirrels and, or not squirrels, foxes and coyotes are hugely detrimental onto the mice and rabbit population. Which we ain't worried about the mice. I ain't hunting a mouse to eat it, but we'll hunt a rabbit to eat it. And not to mention, on average, a female coyote, if you didn't know, on average, a female coyote in the springtime when she's feeding her pups will kill, on average now, 19 baby fawn deer on average. So next time you catch a female coyote, just know you saved, on average, 19 baby fawns. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I really don't know what all I got on video with the viewfinder not working. I got what I got, but we got a gray fox. That's for certain. So anyway, we're gonna head on back to the house, and hopefully we'll be back out tonight to get a coyote out of a trap, because I'm going ham on the dang foxes, but the coyotes not so much. They don't want to play ball, unfortunately. But hopefully we can change that once I get on my new properties when the weather wants to cooperate with me, because right now it's too daggone muddy and nasty. So anyway, we'll pick the camera back up whenever something else cool happens. Well, my camera's acting funky again, and I can't see what I'm videoing, but it's the night of the foxes, I guess. I'm just on fox duty, it seems like. Because we got another little fella right here, and ironic enough, it's another back foot catch on him. And this is on my coyote lure that I make. That's what we caught him on. I'm going to show him to you real quick, and then get him out of the trap and get this sucker remade real fast. I'm ready to get into bed. I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty dang tired. So right there he is, another pretty gray, and ironically, like I said, it's another back foot catch. So we got him right there. I got a flat set here over here on this side, but we ain't had no visitors to it. This is actually the first thing that I've had work the set since I put the traps in the ground. So there he is. We're gonna get him out of the trap real quick and get this sucker remade. All right, so we got the reset done. I can't see anything on this camera because the lens is messed up, but we got the trifecta going on here. We've got my not mine, but Caven's Hiawatha Valley, and we've got my Outcast gland lure, coyote gland lure, and then we got my female coyote urine on this remake. It's a 1-inch dirt hole. And that little combo right there is called a mini dog, let me just tell you. So Caven's Hiawatha Valley with Outcast lure and female coyote urine. You can get the Outcast lure and female coyote urine at shopcarolinacoyote.com, and you can also get you some fire merch, awesome hoodies, shirts, stickers, turkey calls, trapping products. We got gray fox urine on there as well, and male coyote urine. So anyway, go down there and shop Carolina Coyote, get you some cool stuff. Anyway, back to remake. We got ourselves a 1-inch dirt hole right here, traps back here in the back, and that right there is what caught him. We got our Reveal X Pro cell camera on top of that hay bale right there, if you can see it. And yeah, it's a remake. We got a flat set over here. I don't exactly remember the exact spot that we set it at. I want to say it was right here, but I'm not 100%. No, that's where I had it set at last year. I don't know where I set it at exact. Oh, it's up here. That's right. I use this tough to grass right here, and I put it right there. That's where the set's at right there. So got that flat set right there. Nothing's messed with it just yet, but that don't mean that they won't. We got that sucker remade, and got some extra fresh scent on it now, thanks to that gray fox. So hopefully, with any luck, we'll have a coyote run through here in the near future, and we can get him in the trap as well. So I'm gonna wrap all this up, go to the house, get in the bed, because I'm a tired fella. So the night's still young, kind of. It's like, I think it's about 10 o'clock, 10:30, but I'm tired, and there's still many hours of the night to go, and we might hopefully catch something else. I did have a coyote working a set on this same farm, but he did not get caught. He actually worked the set 3 or 4 different times and sniffed around and did his little thing, but he never did get caught in the trap. So that's unfortunate, but you know, you can't catch them all, but we dang sure gonna try to, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, and hopefully with any luck tomorrow morning we'll have a couple coyotes bouncing, because I'm telling you what, I don't mind catching these foxes. Don't get me wrong, I do not mind it whatsoever. But I didn't call this channel Carolina Coyote for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather have me a couple coyotes in the traps instead of all these foxes. But beggars can't be choosers. So I'm gonna get off here, and if anything else cool happens tonight, I'll pick the camera up.